innovator and industry inspiration for decades, Van Donnan has left an indelible mark upon Florida's nursery and landscape industry through his extraordinary expertise, service, and friendship. Always the first to raise his hand to help, Van has never been one to pass up an opportunity to be of service to others. Having relocated to Florida from Pennsylvania in the summer of 1973 at the age of 30, Van's roots in horticulture run deep. With a PhD in plant pathology from Penn State in hand, Van began working in new product development and plant technology at Green Thumb, an Apopka-based foliage plant wholesale nursery. 2 years later, Van went on to run the plant tissue culture lab for Oakdale Nursery in Apopka. It was while at Oakdale that Van, along with his team, built one of the first commercial plant tissue culture labs in the United States.
I met Dr. Van Donnan in 1975 when I came to Florida. We were tissue culture buddies, you might say, and we were both very naive, and we grew up with the tissue culture industry together. Well, he was in the tissue culture business. I was in the tissue culture business, but we had a tissue culture group, so we really tried to work together because we all had the same issues with this new technology, tissue culture. And he just was always very helpful, very sharing, very humble, very kind to share information, which is what was needed.
Over the course of his remarkable 5-decade career, Van honed his expertise managing plant nurseries, serving as an allied supplier, and working side by side with owners as a consultant. As Van's know-how and understanding increased, he willingly shared it with others. For years, Van has been a resource upon whom growers have long relied. With his pioneering work in advancing tissue culture and plant nutritional programs, Van has been the go-to resource for industry knowledge and problem solving. Beyond his role as an industry expert, Van serves as an inspiration to many with his integrity and selfless volunteering of time and talents.
It's been so rewarding to work, and I emphasize, it's really what hasn't been work, but to participate in this industry with such passionate individuals and caring individuals.
Perhaps there's no better place to see Van's decades of service in action than his volunteer efforts on behalf of FNGLA's Action Chapter. Over the years, Van has served in several chapter leadership positions, including as a member of the chapter board of directors and as the chapter representative to the state FNGLA board of directors.
FNGLA has allowed me to grow. It's allowed me to participate in activities outside my geographical area throughout the state. It's nourished me, it's encouraged me, it's educated me, and activities with FNGLA and the National Horticulture Foundation have done nothing but make me a better person.
Yet Van's dedication and efforts have not been limited to FNGLA activities. He served as the president of the National Horticulture Foundation. Van's involvement over the years includes serving on NHF's board of directors, and today he remains involved in the selection of scholarship recipients. Van also currently serves on the FNGLA Share Endowed Research Committee, a group of FNGLA members who recommend research projects to be funded by the FNGLA Endowed Research Fund with Share UF. Van is very active in the Winter Garden Bloom and Grow Society, bringing his expertise and love of plants to cityscapes and parks around Winter Garden, Florida for everyone to enjoy. He is involved with Orange County Public Schools and the City of Winter Garden's Plant It Pink initiative, whose goal is to plant pink tabebuia trees at schools with student help. In addition, Van also serves on the Winter Garden Bloom and Grow Society Committee, which puts on the Spring Fever in the Garden, an annual festival on which FNGLA's Action Chapter relies as its largest fundraising event. With Van's extensive volunteer contributions and leadership to FNGLA's Action Chapter, it's no surprise that he was honored by his fellow Action Chapter members in 2018 with the prestigious Gene A. Batson Award for the indelible chapter and industry impacts he has made through his acts of selfless service.
When I heard that Van was the winner for the Wendell Butler Award, it made perfect sense. He, like I said, is always there to help, to lend a hand, to be the first to be there, to stay to clean up, to do extra credit projects, I guess we'll call it. He does stuff with Bloom and Grow and FNGLA, and he's always trying to get us more involved as a chapter with education. It just makes so much sense that Van won this award.
Van continues to be instrumental in mentoring others to get involved with FNGLA's Action Chapter and within all sectors of FNGLA.
Well, service is extremely important, and I've always been a proponent that this industry has given all of us a lot, and we need to pay back. And we do that through service, whether it's volunteering at events or participating in committees. So service is key.
Through his own example, Van encourages and inspires others to flourish in service to others and to the industry. In short, Van grows people. Surprising no one, he continues to do this even in his so-called retirement.
He's become Mr. Volunteer after retirement, and that makes him very special.
In his spare time, Van enjoys swimming, gardening, cooking, and spending time with his wife Sandy, their 4 children, and 8 grandchildren.
It's just an honor to be recognized by friends and colleagues.
For his selfless commitment to others and for decades of service helping to foster and shape the positive future of Florida's nursery and landscape industry, FNGLA is proud to honor Van Donnan as the 2023 recipient of the FNGLA Wendell E. Butler Award.